Hey y'all, it's your girl Kaylee, mine aka Young Don, and I'm back at it again with another one. And today's story time is going to be about the time where these two bitches tried to jump me over some motherfucking Hennessy, y'all. Can y'all believe that shit? Cause I can't. I was truly mind blown. Alright, so basically what had happened was, well, hold on. This also took place on that college campus at Virginia State University, home of the weird bitches and the weird niggas. But anyways, back to the storyline. So one day, I think it was like a Friday, I really cannot remember, but it was like a Friday or something, and me and this girl that I had met, we wanted to get lit. Like, we wanted to get lit. It was a Friday night on a college campus, and we wanted to get lit. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, I hit up one of my friends and I'm like, yo bro, you can run to the liquor store and you can grab us a bottle. He all like, yeah, I got you. Like, just hit me up, like text me what you want and send me the bread. So I'm like, I bet. Let me know when you there. He end up never coming through, right? He never comes through. He hit me up mad late talking about I'm not gonna be able to go. Like, something happened, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, now I gotta figure out how to get this bottle. So I remember that the girl that I'm hanging out with tonight, we're gonna call her Maya. So me and Maya, right, we're hanging out tonight, right? But Maya has a roommate. We're gonna call her roommate Boogie, right? Boogie hangs out with a lot of older people. Like, Boogie, she's always with older niggas. She's our age, but she's just always with older niggas. Like, them niggas be like 24, 25, right? So I was like, I'm gonna hit up Boogie and see if she can go grab one with whatever nigga she with tonight. You feel what I'm saying? So I call her and I'm like, yo bro, where you at? She all like, oh, I'm with such and such. Older nigga. So I'm like, bet. Can you go grab me a bottle? Like, can you have that nigga go grab me a bottle? I'm gonna cash up you the bread and I'm gonna tell you what I want. She all like, yeah, bet. So boom, I would say 30 minutes go by and she finally hit me up and she's all like, send me the bread and send me what you want. So I send her more than what she needed because I'm already knowing the bottle probably gonna be like 45 with tax. So I sent her 50. So boom, I sent her 50 and she's all like, bet. So shorty, they get the bottle apparently, and I'm like, all right, so just text me when you downstairs in my dorm hall. Like, text me when you downstairs, I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm gonna get the bottle, right? So I would say probably like, I'm not gonna lie, it's happened a long time ago, so I really don't know the times, but maybe like 30 minutes go by and she finally texts me and she's like, I'm downstairs. So I'm like, bet, give me like 2 seconds. I grab my shoes, I grab my key, hop on the elevator, I'm going downstairs, right? Y'all, as soon as I get to the first floor, why are 3 bitches standing in my face? It's Boogie's friend, Coconut, and a big bitch. So I'm like, why are y'all in my face like this? Like, I just told y'all I was coming down here to get it. Why are y'all coming upstairs? Like, they was standing in front of the elevator as they was getting on. I'm like, why are y'all coming upstairs? Mind you, they didn't even know where I lived at in this whole dorm hall. So I'm like, where were y'all about to go? Like, what the fuck? They like, oh, can we come upstairs? Like, we just want to see your dorm. Now, the reason I didn't take this to be weird in the beginning was because I had just moved to this dorm hall from another dorm hall. So, like, none of my friends had ever seen my dorm. And only a few people knew about me moving, but I'm guessing like Maya told Boogie that I moved out, and so Boogie knew that I moved out. And so like, I guess she told her friends like, yeah, I got a new dorm. I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't even tell you. But all I know is that they was like, yeah, can we come see your dorm? So I'm like, okay, I guess, right? So we get on the elevator, we go all the way up to the 4th floor, because that's where I lived, and we go into my room. I unlock the door, we go into my room, and they're like looking around. What the fuck they wanted to see, I don't know, because it's just a regular dorm room. Like, it don't look that special. I just moved in. Like, none of my pictures was up, nothing. Like, don't know. It just gave weird. You feel what I'm saying? It gave weird. So anyways, I grabbed the bottle from Boogie and I put it in my closet. Now, in my dorm room, as soon as you close your closet, like you have to open the closet with a key, but as soon as you close it, it locks by itself. So I put it in there, closed it, it locked, right? So now the bottle is in the closet. As soon as I do that, I turn around, I'm looking at all three of them, and I'm like, okay, like, it was nice seeing you. Like, the fuck are y'all still here for? Like, it's time for you to go. So, out of nowhere, Boogie's friend, Coconut, she all like, Kayla, like, you know, I was gonna ask you if I could get a little shot of your bottle because I went through a lot to get it, and I just want to know if I could have some. I looked this bitch dead in her eyeballs for like 30 seconds. A good 30 seconds. And that's a long time to be staring at somebody in their eyeballs. And I was like, what? What? I was like, in my head, I'm like, did you have to suck dick to get this bottle? Did you have to get on both knees and buff tips to get this bottle? Because last time I checked, I cash apped you more than what you needed. So what exactly was the hard time? You feel what I'm saying? What was the hard time? What did you go through that was so hard? Like, I'm confused. So I'm like, that's dead. That's dead. I'm like, that's dead. And if you came here for that, you could have just asked me, because I'm a very nice person. You could have asked me and just been like, yo, can I get some? Feel me? I don't got one of my own. Can I get a little something? And I would have gave you some. But now you're trying to guilt trip me into giving you some? No, we're not doing that, bro. We're not. I'm not going for it. So I'm like, honestly, I'm about to get in the shower. I'm going somewhere later. I'm about to get in the shower. Y'all gotta go. So she's all like, bet. Because I can see you being stingy. Bet. And then they all left. So I'm like, and I closed the door. Because I'm like, girl, what the... First of all, you're getting really upset over a shot. Because I don't know how much of this bottle you thought I was going to give you when I opened it. But baby, I promise it was only going to be about that much. So you're getting this bent out of shape for something that wasn't even going to get you lit. Anyways, so they leave and I'm just sitting in my room and I text Maya like, your roommate is weird as fuck. Like she brought this weird bitch to my room and yeah. So Maya texted me back like, oh, what happened? So I told her what happened and she all like, yeah, that's dead. Like niggas didn't even put up for the bottle. Like what the fuck? So I'm like, exactly. At least I'm not crazy. Like I'm like, if they would have just asked me, I would have been like, all right, feel me, you valid. But you tried to make it seem like you had to go through fucking, like, you get what I'm saying? No. Anyways, so I get in the shower, and I'm in the shower, I'm listening to music. I can't remember, I'm 9 times out of 10, I was listening to some Roddy Ricch because you already know. But feel me, I'm in the shower, and, you know, I like taking showers. Showers are my peaceful time. That's the time where I feel like I could just relax and, you know, kumbaya. And out of nowhere, all I hear is, what the fuck is that? I hear it sound like the motherfucking cops was at my door, y'all. I thought it was the FBI. They're knocking on my door hard as hell. Now, the first thing that goes through my mind is the cops. But then I'm like, I ain't do nothing. So why would the cops be here? Unless they called the cops on me. Second thing that went through my mind was my roommate. Maybe she left her key and she need to get in. But I'm like, why would she be banging this hard? Like, it's not that serious, baby. And number 3, I don't even know. I don't know. So I cut my shower short, turn the water off, put my towel on, go to the door. I'm slipping and sliding because I don't even got, you might even get a chance to dry off. I'm looking through the peephole. Y'all, I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing in the peephole, y'all. Peephole's covered from the other side. I'm like, oh, hell no. Who's covering the peephole? Is these bitches trying to line me? Are these bitches trying to line me? What the fuck is going on? So I'm like, oh, nah. So I'm on some quiet shit, right? I'm like, I'm not even gonna let these bitches know I'm in here. So boom, I'm still looking, even though I can't see nothing, I'm looking through because I'm waiting for the second they take their hand off the peephole. Y'all, the hand removes itself from the peephole. Why is it the two bitches? It's Coconut and Boogie. And they're literally clapping. I could just tell it was some kind of energy in the hallway, because they was like, she opened. I couldn't really hear them because they wasn't talking. I don't think they wanted to know, like they didn't want me to know it was them, so they wasn't talking. But I could see them because they moved their hand, and you could just see the energy. Like they wanted to beat my ass, y'all. They wanted to beat my ass over that shot of Hennessy, y'all. They was like, oh. So I'm like, these bitches is crazy. They crazy. So I'm texting Maya and I'm like, why the fuck is your roommate and your motherfucking friend at my door acting crazy? What the fuck is going on? What kind of set up shit is this? You trying to set me out, bitch? So I'm going out because I'm like, if I open the door, these bitches go bum rush me and try to jump me in my dorm room. And I'm like, if I go outside in the hall, I got my towel on, I'm gonna be like, and they gonna see it on camera and I'm gonna get kicked off campus. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a bad setup. It's a bad setup. So I didn't say nothing. So eventually they walk away. They leave, they left. I don't know where they went, but they did from in front of my door. So I call Maya. I'm like, Maya, I don't know what's going on, but you need to get your friend. I'm not even about to play with her. Like, they done came here. I already know they was trying to jump me. Like, I didn't know that for a fact, but come on. Come on. And so in my head, I'm like, these bitches are some crackheads. There's some crackheads. Ain't no way you trying to jump me over a shot. Are you crazy? Are you insane? Like, I'm like, yo, something ain't right. Something ain't right with these bitches. I don't know. She's off a perk. She's off something. She's tweaking. Like, when I tell y'all they looked crazy in front of my little peephole, they looked crazy, y'all. They looked like they was on drugs. And so, like, I don't know, like, my adrenaline was rushing because I'm like, I cannot believe they just came here on this timing, you feel what I'm saying? So, boom, I'm getting dressed. I head over to the dorm hall where Maya lives. Now, like I told y'all, Boogie is her roommate, so I already knew I was going to run into that bitch. I go over there. She happened to not be there, so I don't know where they were. But I go over to, Maya's dorm, and I'm talking to Maya about the situation. She's like, yeah, they're weird as fuck for that. I don't know what's going on. I'm about to text her. So I don't know, I guess she texted her or something. I really can't remember. This happened a long time ago, but I ended up running into Boogie. I didn't see Coconut. Coconut is the one that originally asked for a shot in the beginning, but I ended up running into Boogie, and I'm just looking at her and I'm like, what's your problem? I was like, what's with you? She was like, no, Kayla, I promise, like, it was never like that. Like, I promise you, we did not come to your room to fight you. We just wanted to ask you why you didn't want to give us a shot. And I'm like, y'all are some fiends. No cap. I'm like, bro, you're not drinking off my stuff, respectfully. I'm like, I told you it was dead from the start. Now it's really dead because y'all tried to jump me. I already know y'all tried to jump me. Y'all didn't say y'all tried to jump me, but I know y'all did. Because who does that? I was like, y'all are both weird and y'all could both go to hell. You fucking crackhead bitch. I was like, ooh. And then for like the rest of the night, because she was like in the vicinity the rest of the night, like I seen her a few times, she was trying to be on my dick. Like, she was trying to be on my dick. I don't know what is wrong with them bitches. Like, I really think something was genuinely like wrong with them, like, because they went from in front of my dorm, like, to in my face talking about some, yeah, okay, like, I promise it wasn't like that. And so I'm like, and mind you, both them bitches is born and raised in Virginia. I always knew was something wrong with Virginians. No offense to Virginians, but that was pretty much the time where I almost very much could have gotten jumped over a shot. Yo. And then this is not even the full story, because there's a part 2 to this. But y'all, it ended up escalating from that night to the next morning, where some shit popped off, and they tried to blame me for them getting kicked off campus because bro, let me know if y'all want a part 2, because the night goes on into the morning and some shit popped off, bro. And they tried to blame me for them almost getting kicked off campus. So let me know if y'all want that story. But that's a story time about how the 2 bitches, they tried to jump my ass. I'm telling you, they did. They wanted to. If I would have opened that door, it would have been a different situation. But that's a story about that. This was a short one, y'all, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and be more consistent. I already filmed another video, so I'm gonna drop that too. I might drop both of them just to drop them, but I'm probably gonna drop this one first. But you feel me? Let me know if y'all want the part 2. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, catch you next time.